today's big news, the departure of Jose Mourinho from Manchester United. What have you made of Manchester United just recently? Is this something that you could see coming?
No, first of all, I want to send my best wishes to him, and I feel so sorry because you know very well I have a very good relationship with him. He's a very good friend, and always is sad news what happened today. And then to follow your question, it's not my business what happened in another club. Only I want to send my best wishes to Jose.
Manchester United say they will make a permanent appointment in the summer. Already, though, some people are saying that you would be a perfect fit, and that is perhaps causing some concern for Tottenham fans. What do you say to those who say you're a perfect fit? What do you say to the Spurs fans who might be concerned?
But you know, I think after nearly 5 years, it's a lot of rumor that happened in my position here, like a manager in Tottenham, and I cannot answer this type of question because this type of rumor happen in that business in football. And of course, always I am so I respect a lot the opinion of everyone. When the people praise me, when the people is not agree with me, when the people say different things or something that business we know very well that the rumor, a lot of rumor happen, but it's not my business what happened in another club now. I am so focused in trying to deliver my best and our best job in this football club. And now we have ahead a very busy fixture. Tomorrow we play another derby, so important derby for us. It's quarter-final of the cup, and I think you and all the people understand that I am focused, and we are focused in try to tomorrow to deliver our best show.
But is there anything you'd like to say to Spurs fans?
I think after nearly 5 years, what I need to say more. If from the day one, not only in the coaching staff, us, if not the players, a lot of rumors that happen in football. That is the business that today is like this. I accept everything. I accept rumors when are positive, accept rumor when are negative, accept opinion when you win and the people praise you, and when you lose, I accept the opinion too when are negative against yourself. Look, that is part of our business, our job.
You mentioned playing Arsenal in the Carabao Cup quarter-final tomorrow. You played there at the beginning of this month. What are the lessons that you take out of that match? 2-1 up, you lost 4-2.
Well, not too many lessons. I think because the circumstance that when you play, you need to consider the circumstance. When we play the derby, we became to play 2 big games against Chelsea and Inter de Milan, must-win games. And of course, the conditions are not the best. You always need, like I told you before on the past, you need some lucky with the draw, you need some lucky with the fixture. Only is the best team who win the Premier League because it's 38 games. And in 10 months competition, always who win is the best team. In cups, like we are going to play tomorrow, or Champions League, you depend, or the FA Cup, depend of the draw, depend of if you play away from home or at home, depend of the game that you played before, how many days you rest or not, depend of injuries, depend of level of the player, and that is why for me tomorrow is going to be, of course, a derby, important game. But to learn from a few weeks ago that we will play, sure is going to be a different game, different approach to the game. Competition is different. I think all the team, they are going to do many rotation, maybe, I surprise you and maybe not rotate too much in that moment or tomorrow. When all are thinking in rotate, maybe I am not going to rotate.
Paulo Gazzaniga's played the last 2 rounds.
Yes, he is going to play. I'm going to rotate there. One player, sure, yes.
Yeah.
Paulo.
But other than that, you might keep it.
Yes.
Number of changes.
Yes. I think we consider that Hugo, for different reasons, he need to breathe a little bit, and I think Paulo, after to play all the competition against Watford and against West Ham, I think deserve to play.
Do you feel like
It's the first time that I give a news like this. First time after nearly 5 years.
after so long without a trophy, is there a pressure on you to win some silverware?
But you add Southampton and Espanyol, 10 years. I won 3 Catalunya Cups in my period in Espanyol. Maybe it will be important because maybe it means
In England?
yes, in England, yes. In England, but you ask me personal to me or you are about Tottenham you are talking?
I'm talking about Tottenham. Tottenham want to win trophies. Tottenham fans want to win trophies.
Yes, and us. But we are, before the fans, we want to win. What means, in case to win trophy? For us, for the player, for Simon, for the staff? No, yes. I think only the fans want to win. No, we are the first that we are interested to win. But today Premier League is completely different than 20 years ago. 20 years ago was another Premier League. Today it's more competitive. Today the investment of the big clubs are amazing, and it's not easy. It's not easy, and of course we are in a project that is completely different. We need time. We need to have some lucky, of course, and we need to work hard. But in the way that we want to win is completely different that the another team are doing. And when you compare Tottenham with another size or with another club that are in the same level than us, in the table, when you analyze everything, I think we are in a different project, different way, and of course, you or everyone can put us in the same race, but I think we are not. We are in the same race, but not with the same car. At the moment, maybe in the future, yes.
At a time when the behaviour of fans is in the spotlight, obviously Tottenham playing against Arsenal is a very emotional fixture as far as they are concerned. What message do you have for Tottenham fans?
For me, the most important is to behave properly. I think with respect. The respect is the most important. Of course, you can celebrate, you can do everything with limit. If you not cross the limit, I think it's so important to show your happiness, but always with limit. If you cross the limit and you will be in a situation that you start to be disrespectful with the opponent or disrespectful in some way that I think no one in that society is accept, I think it's very dangerous. The most important is to behave and celebrate, to the animation, to show all the energy to our player. That is the most important, always with respect.
Yeah.
You talk about you winning a trophy in England, but Spurs haven't won a trophy in 10 years since they won this competition. For a big club, that's a long time. I think I read somewhere the other day that even Lady Gaga hadn't produced a record last time Spurs won a trophy. So is that pressure on you for the football club?
No, I think it's not a pressure. Because, in football, I have big memory. I am I am so, one of my talents is I remember nearly everything. And when I arrived to Tottenham 4 years and a half ago, the most important was to create some methodology and philosophy and to settle the ideas to grow all together, to help the club to finish the training ground, to finish the stadium, to build the stadium, to create a culture, to reduce the gap with the top four. That was the first idea. Be competitive with the big size. I remember everything. And after 1 year and a half, 2 years after, we were competing for win the Premier League. And then I think we are so exciting team playing football. But after 4 years and a half, it's like we forgot everything, and it's like only we are going to be successful if only to win title. And I explained plenty of time. Premier League, Champions League are the best competition in the world. FA Cup and Carabao Cup will be fantastic to win. But the objective is to put the team competing with the big size in Premier League, fighting for the top four, how we reduce. In the last 3 years, we were there. And the possibility for another year competing again. And of course, we are going to try. Now we are in a quarter-final on Carabao Cup. We didn't play we play with Premier League team, Watford and West Ham, away from home, both Milton Keynes and Olympic Stadium. And now we are going to play away from home again against Arsenal, quarter-final. We don't have lucky, eh? We are always in a difficult situation to play, and we are going to try. But of course, the successful of the club is not only we are going to show if we are successful only winning some cups. The most important is being competitive and fight and now being the last 16 in Champions League is a massive successful for Tottenham. When we arrived here, I think Tottenham was desperate to play one day in Champions League to fill the Champions League. But now, in the last 3 seasons, we are playing Champions League. Is okay. It's like a normal thing for Tottenham. No. That is, sometimes we forgot all that happened in the past, and in the same time we need to add that another club are so competitive and are invest a lot of money in trying to improve the squad. For us, we need to improve in the way that we play. We need to find solution, and in the end, we need to find solution to build our new stadium, to move to the new stadium, to play in Wembley in the last year and a half. And I think many examples that how the clubs suffer in that period where it's all difficult. But if we see what happened in football, only in football side, I think we are a very successful team.
Much to be proud of then, and obviously your style of play, the fact you bring through younger players. Would then winning a cup for you, not round it off, but would that be a perfect kind of like, yeah, now I've won something, it all means something?
Of course. We were talking today with a player. Will be fantastic because it means that only with the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup or win a cup like this, we are or the people is going to give us the value of what we are doing. It's true that that is about perception, about that means a lot, one trophy, and we are going to try. Tomorrow we are going to try to win against Arsenal and try to be close. Doesn't means that in case to win tomorrow, that after in the semi-final we are going to be successful and then arrive to the final. But we are going to try. Like in every single season we try. But always remember, the first season we played the final against Chelsea, and we lose. And then semi-final a few years ago, or last season, or two, against Manchester United. And always we lose the possibility with big size. And we try. Only we need sometimes some lucky. But we are going to try again this season to win some title, of course.
Okay, Carrie.
Mauricio, you've recorded your 100th win for Tottenham at the weekend. If you're looking back at those matches, what makes you the happiest? Is it the style of play, sticking to the culture of the club, or watching the young players like Oliver, like one, coming through and getting their first match win?
No, I think many things. I feel so proud. I think it's like a manager grow with this football club, with this group of players, grow with the club in about facilities. I think I feel so proud because I feel part of how the club is improving with the time. In a very tough period for the club, I think to add your work for us is a fantastic thing because it's going to be a legacy. It's going to be a thing that is going the people to give the value in the future with time. I think to work in that moment in that club is not only trying to manage circumstance, perception, and trying to get good result. It's not in parallel to working to try to make an amazing effort because means a lot for a club like a Premier League club like Tottenham. In the way that we are working, in the circumstance that we are working, is represent double effort in everything, not only for the player, for the coaching staff, for the people that work here. I think only we can realize, and the people Sunday they realize the magnitude of the project that the club is working. I think now they are going to give the value, and wait maybe 1 month, 2 months more to move there. It's not a massive problem because the magnitude of the project is amazing. But I feel proud about many things. I am so happy. I think after 4 years and a half working here, I feel so satisfied about all that happened in the past, from the day one until today.
There might be a reason you're being connected with the Manchester United job, and you've talked about it. You said you learned a lot from how Sir Alex Ferguson went to Manchester United and restructured the club. You also said when you sat down for lunch, which the club and Simon was aware of, that Sir Alex reinforced your beliefs to keep going in the way you did. Can you talk us about that?
Yes, Sir Alex was and is and always will be an inspiration for me, for myself, and of course to have the possibility to meet him was amazing, and I think it was fantastic to share a moment that was Jesus too there, and then is give us massive belief, confirm that in the way that we work, that all is possible. I think he won his first title with Manchester United after 6 years or 7, in the year 7, I think. And look, still, it's early here. We need to wait. And I think, yes, I think it's massive inspiration for myself. And of course, it was a very nice moment that we shared together.
I think in one of our first interviews when you were here in that first season, you alluded to that time that Sir Alex was given and asked everyone to be patient, to look to the future. Would you reaffirm those words? And you also said of having that lunch with Sir Alex that you felt like a teenage footballer. What's it like then being linked to potentially
Sorry, Kerry. We have gone over. We had the conversation beforehand as well. So I feel a bit disappointed by you there, George.
Mauricio, you're the third serving longest manager in the Premier League. We see two managers have lost their jobs in the last couple of weeks, Mark Hughes and Mourinho. How hard is it to be a Premier League manager at the top level of the...
No, it's very hard. I think, of course, it's a tough, very tough job. It's not easy. Became, with the time, difficult. Patience in football, when in England, was completely different 10 years ago. Now the people be very impatient. And of course, it's tough. It's tough because many things change with the time in life, and in football is the same. And today is no easy thing to manage, because on the end, I think what excites the most is to be on the pitch, training, managing training session. But today, in the same level, you need to manage many things that happen off the pitch. And of course, make very difficult our job, all these situations.
Is that one of the hardest things? You don't just manage on the pitch, you're the face of the whole football club. You do everything. Is that one of the hardest things, the biggest pressures on you?
I promise that I don't feel too much the pressure. I am so natural in my behavior. But of course, I agree that we are specialists in manage people on the pitch, no training session, everything. But it's true that today you need to add the quality to manage people off the pitch and manage many things, because now it's a global business, football, and it's important in the way that you are going to play, how you are going to prepare the training session, but it's so important how you are going to approach all the things that happen around in that business. And of course, these are so important business, and now the effort is massive. That is why we talk a lot. When I was player, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, I always, my manager arrived we arrived together and leave the training ground together. But today, we arrive 4 or 5 years before, and we leave the training ground late, 8, 9 o'clock. And maybe you don't have time to prepare all that you need to do. And sometimes football is a very short space during the day. But many things that is going on that affect after that moment when you met the player on the pitch. And that is so important to manage properly or in the best way.
And the last one from me. Champions League draw's been slightly overshadowed, but what's your thoughts on playing Borussia Dortmund? Good draw?
You never know if it's good or not good. In the last 16, always you are going to face a big team. Borussia Dortmund is doing fantastic on the Bundesliga, and always is a culture of win. And always was tough when we met them and when we faced them. And of course, we are going to be exciting for us and for them too. And of course, always with the belief and the faith that we can beat them, of course.